The reason I chose the pop-up concept was because we're really testing something that's new. So this idea of having something that's all gluten-free under one roof. And it hasn't been tried before here. There are a couple of dedicated gluten-free bakeries and cafes, but not like a retail outlet. So this was a great way for us to kind of test the market and see if it's something people were interested in. In terms of the benefits, I think, it is a great way to get real-time feedback from people, both from suppliers, also from customers coming in. We've just been having some great conversations over the last 2 days with people and getting their feedback about whether this is something they're really interested in. So I think that's like the biggest benefit of it. It really also helps you to kind of test, what's the best way to market it, and also, things in terms of best locations. Often you kind of think first, oh, you must be really, really central, but actually I think it depends on how good your kind of marketing is, because if you have a good concept and good marketing, maybe your location isn't so relevant. So I think those are kind of really the benefits of it, being able to test all those things. I think it's really challenging. I think just talking to some of our customers coming in yesterday, we met people who were diagnosed 30 years ago, 20 years ago, and some of us, including myself, were only diagnosed 2 years ago. So actually we've sort of been diagnosed at a really good time because there's lots of product available. So you can definitely go into stores now. There's, the free-from aisles, gluten-free aisles. There's a lot of availability, and you go into restaurants, things are marked, and you have options, more options. But finding a dedicated business is really difficult, and actually, it's a challenging thing for people to set up, because there's a lot of expense attached with it, and because of cross-contamination you have to have everything completely gluten-free, so that's challenging. I do think there's an opportunity. I think it's worth us maybe kind of testing the pop-up concept a little bit more, maybe in a couple of different locations, and maybe even in other parts of Ireland, just so we can keep getting the feedback. I don't think we can use just this one pop-up to make that decision. I also think too, there is a lot of talk in the papers at the moment about gluten-free being fad, so there's a huge variety of product available, which is fantastic. I hope that continues, because it means you can have a great breadth of products available in your store. The only risk with going permanent with something like this is somehow that number of products reduces, or brands stop making as much gluten-free product or new stuff coming on the market. So that would be the only thing that would be at risk, but based on the feedback we've had over the last couple of days, I do think there's an opportunity there. The response has been great, and we actually had a great response on social media before we even opened. We already started getting questions from people, and we started getting, a lot of activity and conversation going online before we even opened the store 2 or 3 weeks ago. So I think the biggest surprise for me has been just how much people just want to come in and actually have a conversation. with people who understand their issues. And often people have questions that go beyond what's the product on your shelf. So they have questions and they want to talk about, you know, different restaurants, you know, what works for them in terms of baking and not baking. So that's been kind of the biggest prize, is just how much people want to come together as a community and have a conversation about celiac as a condition.